Hey gang, Chris here. Today we are going to compare ADP TotalSource and TriNet. Okay, this is like Goliath versus Goliath. Okay, these are two of the very largest PEOs that exist in the HR outsourcing space. Okay, PEOs are professional employer organizations. They allow small and medium-sized businesses to outsource various HR related tasks like payroll, benefits, risk management, and compliance management. Okay, we're on this G2 site. I really like it for reviews and comparisons because these are all verified users that leave these reviews. Okay, and we're going to dive in here to review ADP TotalSource versus TriNet. I think you can see off the bat that ADP TotalSource rates a 4.4 out of 5 stars with 237 reviews, and by contrast, TriNet rates with 4 out of 5 stars with 642 reviews. Okay, but I'm going to give you some information before we dive in because this G2 site really does break it down almost, to very specific levels of where each of these companies are ranking against each other based on very specific things. Okay, but let's dive into when these companies were founded first and foremost. ADP was founded in 1995. They're based in Miami, Florida. TriNet's been around since 1988. Okay, so these companies have been around. Obviously, you've heard of ADP as a payroll service provider. They've been around for a while, but they really started this full service PEO model in 1995. TriNet actually started it first, okay, in 1988. ADP has over 700,000 worksite employees, so they're a behemoth, one of the largest PEOs in the space. TriNet's right behind them with 400,000 worksite employees, okay, so both very large PEOs. Okay, let's talk about their pricing. I think that's very important because we'll dive into it here. You'll see reviews on pricing and you'll find neither of these companies advertise their pricing. Okay, but we see some reviews that talk about their pricing. Clients rate their pricing as high. Okay, TriNet charges a dollar amount per employee per month, and that's really industry standard for PEOs for their administrative fees. Okay, ADP bundles their pricing with workers' compensation and bills it as a percent of payroll. So you'll see a theme in a lot of these reviews where clients are saying that it's really not transparent. It's really difficult for some of their clients to decipher what ADP's pricing is. Okay, now keep in mind, as part of a PEO, a company goes into a co-employment model. And because both ADP and TriNet are so large, a medium or small size business, say a 50-person business, you partner with ADP TotalSource, which has 700,000 worksite employees, or TriNet, which has 400,000 worksite employees, you're going out to market for benefits and workers' compensation as part of a hundreds of thousands of employee organization, where before you were going to market with 50 employees or 100 employees. So you're going to benefit from those economies of scale and drive down your costs significantly. So while both ADP, TotalSource, and TriNet charge an admin fee, the savings on your workers' compensation and on your benefits administration should more than offset that administrative fee, okay? Particularly if you work with a company like PEO Metrics, because we can do a comparison for you and save you significantly on your PEO cost, okay? So both of these companies are NAPEO certified, so that means they're a member of the National Association of Professional Employer Organizations. That's important. They're also both IRS certified, okay? It's a voluntary program. Less than 10% of all PEOs are IRS certified, okay? They are also ESAC certified, okay? That's an important certification in the PEO space. It's really industry standard to be ESAC certified, and they are, so that's very important as well. If you look at the benefits plans, they really offer very similar benefits plans, okay? They both offer Aetna, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, United, and Tufts, okay? ADP also offers Humana, and TriNet also offers Kaiser, okay? So that's one thing to think about as you're thinking about, hey, what benefits do I have today? Do I want similar benefits? Those are different benefits offerings. They both have proprietary technology offerings, okay? TriNet's is called TriNet Zenefits, and ADP's is called My TotalSource. Okay, so let's dive into the reviews. You'll see here they do not provide pricing. Okay, you will not find pricing on websites. You will have to spend several hours with either a salesperson for ADP or a salesperson with TriNet to understand what their pricing might look like. They're going to want to customize a solution for you before you see that, okay? That's one thing to keep in mind. As we talked about with ADP, they do have 237 reviews, 72.5% are small businesses or businesses with 50 or fewer employees. 60.5% of TriNet's reviewers all have 50 or fewer employees as well, okay? So in a nutshell, the two solutions, reviewers found them equally easy to use and set up, but reviewers preferred the ease of administration and doing business with ADP TotalSource overall, okay? They felt that ADP TotalSource met the needs of their business better than TriNet, and when comparing the quality of ongoing product support, reviewers felt that ADP TotalSource is the preferred option, okay? So also for feature updates and roadmaps, reviewers preferred the direction of ADP TotalSource over TriNet. So we're going to go deep into these reviews. So overall ratings, the responses on the left for ADP TotalSource is that 8.8 out of 10 on meeting requirements. Ease of use was 8.2. So if you look, 8.0 on ease of setup for ADP TotalSource, ease of admin, quality of support, good partner, and product direction % positive. Really across the board, with the exception of two ties with TriNet, ADP TotalSource really won this comparison on G2. Again, really like G2 because these are verified user reviews. Okay. Talk about compliance, important feature, okay, for a PEO, because they're going to keep your business safe, right? Ensuring that you avoid any compliance issues. Again, across the board, ADP TotalSource won from compliance support, safety, and certified assistance, okay? They really were scored better than TriNet across the board there. If you look at the platform, okay, so technology, platform, tools, management, and access, again, ADP TotalSource ranked higher in those categories. We won't talk about international pre-built integration. There wasn't enough data for TriNet on that. But if you look at support for PEO providers, so if you look at scale, specialist guidance, consulting, invoicing, implementation support, and assistance, again, hands down, ADP swept TriNet in support. Some other features, we won't talk about that because TriNet didn't offer that. Now, if you look at reviewers by company size, again, small business, mid-market, enterprise, mostly 50 or fewer employees. Next largest category is that 51, I'd say to 500 employees is really who benefits from a PEO offering. Now you look at the different industries that are using PEOs, okay? You see computer software, IT, and services. Now the interesting thing is TriNet's really known for servicing those computer software and IT spaces, okay? You look at the industry for ADP TotalSource, really across the board. Highest ranking nonprofits, right? And you got construction, hospital, and healthcare, and then other, right? So really across the board. Now, you can dive into these individual reviews. We've done review videos for every one of the PEOs, the major PEOs that exist in the space. But you can see, the overall hands down winner of this comparison review on G2 is ADP versus TriNet, okay? So ADP really swept almost every category. So if you're thinking about partnering with ADP or partnering with TriNet, we should have a conversation. My name's Chris with PEO Metrics. PEO Metrics is a free service. We quickly compare the top 5 to 8 PEOs for your business, saving you up to 30% on your PEO expenses. Whenever we compare, you save, okay? we have PEO experts. If you click a link in the video description, you tell us a little bit about your company. Our PEO experts will reach out. We'll let you know, do we think ADP TotalSource or TriNet or maybe another PEO makes sense for your business? We have access to wholesale pricing. We will always save you versus shopping directly with the PEO for their services. We'll save you on your costs and we'll save you on your time. You won't have to spend those multiple hours with each PEO to get that cost, right? We can get you the upfront cost and then allow you to spend some time and interview each of the PEOs for your business. So again, if you're considering a PEO, click the link in the video description. Tell us a little bit about your company and we'll reach out and happy to work with you through this process. Thanks for watching.